Good evening. How are you guys doing? Excited? Excited to do some trig? I hope so. Okay, so let's get started. Cos of x is negative root 2 over 2. And we want to find x between 0 and 360 degrees. Okay. First, one of the best ways, if we want to find the exact value, one of the best ways to see the negative root 2 over 2 is to sort of realize that it's actually negative 1 over root 2. Because rationalizing this will take us there. Okay. Hopefully that made good sense. And of course, I'm just going to show it to you guys quickly. Negative 1 times root 2, negative root 2, and root 2 times root 2, 2. And why did I do this? Cos of x is negative 1 over root 2. Because that allows us to see that, if we use this special triangle, that x can be 45 degrees. If, of course, if we had positive 1 over root 2. Because adjacent over hypotenuse, and remember SOHCAHTOA, of course. I bet that none of you forgot. Adjacent over hypotenuse is cosine. So, adjacent over hypotenuse could be given by 45 degrees. Therefore, x could be 45 degrees if we didn't have this negative signal right here. But we can take a look. That's going to help us anyways, though, of course. And if we take a look at the first, second, third, and fourth quadrants, we can figure out where we can make cosine negative. Here, all of sine, cosine, and tangent are positive, so it can't be here. And here, cosine is positive, so it can't be there. However, in this quadrant, the second quadrant, and the third quadrant, sine is positive here, but cosine is negative. Tangent is positive here, but cosine is negative. Here's where we're going to find our answers to cos of x equals negative root 2 over 2. Okay. So let's get started. Oops. That was terrible. I apologize. That was also terrible. Better. Way better. And not bad. Okay. If this is 45 degrees, we would get cos equals negative half. However, we want the angle in standard position. So starting here and going over there. How can we find that? On the second quadrant, piece of cake. We can just go 180 degrees minus this 45 right here. So 135 degrees, and that's the measure of this red angle right there. Excellent. Okay. So, oh yeah, let me erase this because it's even incorrect really. So x is 135 degrees so far, and it will also be right here. Because we are also going to have 45 degrees right there. So how can we find this orange angle here in standard position? Well, we can just add 45 to 180 degrees. Okay, so 180 minus, plus 45 to 125 degrees. And that's our second solution. Voila. X is 135 and 225 degrees. Hopefully that made good sense, and I have very many similar questions at this website right here. So you can go check them out if you like. Thank you for watching.